unnatural. Hello to all. I don't know what that is. Time has come for another video, brought to you by this beautiful human being, also known as Alice. Hi! Today I am gonna do a November wrap-up, and I know I'm like super late. It's almost the end of December, it's almost Christmas! So my intention with this is to do it monthly, obviously, to do a wrap-up every month. Not as late as this time. I'm sorry that it's so late, but you know, time flies. It's a way for you guys to see what I'm reading, of course, but it's also a way for me to see what I'm reading, because I'm trying to read more every month, because like some months I read like up to 7 books, and then there are months where I read like 1 book. And this is sort of for me to actually see it, you know, to have it in front of me, how many books I've read, and to go over them, to remember them a bit, and kind of, I don't know. Hopefully this will help you, maybe it will help me, because I need help. And maybe I can recommend some books to you, and that would be really nice, because that's kind of why I started this video, not only to recommend books to others, like read this. No, that's not all I want to do with this channel, no. I just love books, and I want to share it, and I want to share what I've read. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, but let's get into it. Ooh, sit down, buckle up, strap yourself up, grab some popcorn, make a cup of coffee. We're in for a ride. No, okay, I shouldn't like hype it up so much. It's just the books I've read. Okay, but the first book I read in the month of November, this book I started in March and finished in November. It took me at least 6 months to finish. I'm fine. So this is, you know, in the Mortal Instrument world, and it is made up of short stories of Simon's stay at the Shadowhunter Academy, but it's short stories about his stay. It's about, you know, what happens to him, and also about like the history lessons he learns. So some characters that are mentioned within the series, you get to see kind of their story a bit, and I really liked it. I did. And now you might be wondering, Alice, why did it take you so fucking long to read it? Well, I'm gonna tell you. That's because this year has been a major reading slump for me, like the entire year. It started in March and it ended about now. I haven't read nearly as many books as I usually do. It's not just a reading slump, it's more like a fantasy slump, because I've read like contemporary and some paranormal, easy books, but I have read like 3 fantasy books this year, and I don't know, haven't wanted to read fantasy. It's felt too heavy for me. It didn't feel fun. And I'm one of those people that when I finish a book, I don't immediately start with another book. I have to like take a day to just, I don't know, calm down and get back. I don't know why it takes me so long, but it does. So I always have to wait a day, and every short story feels like a book, because, you know, the story has ended, it's on to another story. So I have to wait a day, and it's very exhausting. So it takes me a really long time to read short stories. This is a record. This is, of course, a Cassandra Clare book. I feel like she has made some kind of a crossroad deal with the demon, because she cannot write a bad book, and it's honestly getting a bit annoying, because it's like I pick up a book of hers and I'm like, this is gonna destroy me, and then I don't want to read it because it's gonna destroy me, so I take it very, very slow, and then when I get to the end I'm like, no, because something bad is gonna happen. But this one is a short story collection, and I was just like, oh, it's fine. It wasn't fine. It was not fine. It's a lie. But it was really good. I really liked it. If you have read the Mortal Instrument series, and maybe the Infernal Devices, I'm not sure how many you have to read in order to read this one, not to get spoiled, I mean. But if you have, and if you like them, I think you should read this. I think you would enjoy it. It's really fun. The next book I read this month is Deity, I think, by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the 3rd in the series, by the way, so I can't really, like, read the back of it, and I'm really bad at summing up books. Like, I always make them sound really boring, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do my very best, okay? So just hang on, hang with me. So like I said, this is the third book in Jennifer L. Armentrout's series Half-Blood. And the first thing I can tell you is that it's about Greek mythology. You know, the Greek gods are real, and we follow pures and half-bloods. And pures are sort of watered down from demigods, and halves are when a pure and a mortal sort of get together. And in this world, half-bloods have no rights whatsoever. The pures have all the power. They are seen as the pure ones, obviously, and the half-bloods are the dirty ones. So the half-bloods only have two choices in life. Either become a sentinel, which is basically join the military and guard the pures, or they go into servitude and they're put on an elixir that strips them of all that they are. You know, their identity, their memories, all they know is what their master tells them. It's really scary. But those are the choices that the half-bloods have. And in this story we follow Alex, a badass, hot-tempered, you know, mouthy half-blood who takes no fucking shit whatsoever, which obviously has a lot of pures like out for her. They want her to just shut the fuck up because she's a half-blood and she is disrupting order of things. This is the first book, and the very beginning starts with Alex is on the run in the mortal world. No idea why. And she is trapped in an old warehouse and surrounded by demons. And demons are basically pures that has become addicted to Aether, which is it's the godly energy within them. And if pures becomes addicted to it, they become demons, which is basically, if it sounds a lot like vampires, honestly. It's not vampires, but I just see them as vampires, honestly, I'm sorry. I see them as a blend between vampires and zombies, honestly, which is creepy as fuck. Alex is on the run and she is surrounded by them, and then a pair of sentinels comes in and swoops in basically and saves her. And in that group is Aiden, a very important, very dear character. I love him so much, and well, I can't tell anything without spoiling, but it's a really good book. It kind of gives me the Vampire Academy vibes, except it's Greek mythology, and the plot I would say is a lot bigger. What I can say to make this book a bit more interesting is that powerful people are out for her. The demons are getting stronger. Secrets, gods and fate is in the play, and love will not be tamed, and the world might just be ending. Wow, wow. So the next book I read was The Bird and the Sword by Amy Harmon. And okay, this book is really hard to explain, so I think I'm just gonna read the back for you, okay? Cue dramatic effect or something. Swallow, daughter, pull them in. Those words that sit upon your lips, lock them deep inside your soul, hide them till they have time to grow. Close your mouth upon the power, curse not till the hour. You won't speak and you won't tell, you won't call on heaven or hell. You will learn and you will thrive. Silence, daughter, stay alive. Oh my god. So that's the back of The Bird and the Sword. It's very cryptic, which it should be, because this, let me tell you, first of all, I have never read a book with the kind of magic system that this one has. It is really cool. I'm not gonna tell you about it, but you should read it. It's super cool. It had me like, what? And from reading the back of this, I could tell that it would be a very unique story, which it really is. It's very unique to me. I haven't read a book like this. There might be one out there. I haven't read it. If you like unique books and kind of but different sort of magic systems, this is a book for you. So that was this book. I really liked it. You should read it. And the last book I read the month of November is The Kiss of Deception. Wait, I'm just gonna take this sticky note off. The Kiss of Deception. And this again is one of those books where I can't tell you anything about it without spoiling. So again, I'm just gonna read off the back. So like cue that dramatic effect again, whatever you did in Edit Alice, do it again, make it happen. She flees on her wedding day. She steals ancient documents from the Chancellor's secret collection. She is pursued by bounty hunters sent by her own father. She is Princess Leia, 17, first daughter of the House of Morgan. The kingdom of Morgan is steeped in tradition and the stories of a bygone world, but some traditions Leia can't abide. like having to marry someone she's never met to secure political alliance. Fed up and ready for a new life, Leah escapes to a distant village on the morning of her wedding. She settles in among the common folk, intrigued when two mysterious, handsome strangers arrive, and unaware that one is the jilted prince and the other an assassin sent to kill her. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Deceptions swirl, and Leah finds herself on the brink of unlocking perilous secrets that may unravel her world, even as she feels herself falling in love. This dang book, this had me shook. I read it in the middle of the night, and I was just sitting in my bed whispering to myself like, what the fuck is going on? It was really good. I like the whole, like, that she doesn't know that, and the assassin, like, assassins to me are really cool. In fiction, assassins just, as soon as I hear that there's an assassin, I'm like, yes, give me that, I need that. So I was very intrigued by that part, and it's really, really good. It was so amazing. And if you haven't read it, because this one has been sitting on my shelf for like over a year, so if you have this on your shelf, if it's been sitting there, you need to fucking pick it up, because oh my god, it's been sitting here. This amazing piece of art has been sitting on my shelf. I've been none the wiser. I didn't know what it was, but now I do. My eyes are open. I am awake. If you have it on your TBR, but you haven't picked it up yet, you need to do it ASAP, and you need to like tell me what you think. You need to fucking tell me in the comments or whatever, because I might actually do a review on this. I don't know, we'll see, but pick it up. So, those were the 4 books that I've read in the month of November. I will be doing this every month from now on, so look forward to that. And if you like this, then subscribe and click the like button if you enjoyed it, if you thought it was fun and helpful perhaps, I don't know. And if you read some of the books that I've read, be sure to leave a comment on how you felt and what your thoughts were, because I love to know. And I'll see you soon again. Bye!